Morning, morning. I was I should have been able to do this yesterday. I just couldn't. I'm a bit late. But firstly, I have to just personally, give my contribution. I understand that Nadia Savchenko, that in her Facebook page, they've published her statement, and she has said that she wants the entire civilized democratic world to see, to realize that Russia is a third world country with a totalitarian government and an insane dictator. Dear Nadia, I've seen that, understood that some time ago. Now please take some water. Uh, and again, to be fair, if you mentioned the insane uh, Russia, then you have to mention the insane United States. And this story, FBI could force us to turn on iPhone cameras and microphones, says Apple. So I trust everybody knows about this. That the FBI, through courts, trying to force Apple to write programs to open iPhones, and almost anyone should know. As this is the best bit. Security expert and NSA surveillance leaker Edward Snowden recently said that the FBI's assertions that only Apple has the capability to unlock the phone is respectfully bullshit. that that the U.S. Secret Services would like to just simply spy on everybody's phones and other intelligent equipment. Intelligent equipment. Uh, you know, I hope that none of this is unclear to anyone watching, and one trusts that even in the U.S. the FBI is going to lose any court cases that it brings about. No, what I just wanted to contribute was my total amazement that this should actually happen, that they would even try. I find it absolutely incredible that the FBI can try something like this. But yeah, the carbon dioxide levels, as scientists say, exploded last year. They're at the highest levels since the Ice Age, and again, as the only high-thinking beings on this planet, we've failed miserably again. The El Nino is keeping water temperature levels high, and algae is thriving, and deadly algal bloom has hit the world's second biggest salmon exporter, Chile, where nearly 23 million fish have already died. Economic impact 800 million. Dear Chile, I'm so sorry. Aboriginal County, Manitoba First Nation in Canada, has declared a state of emergency over a suicide epidemic. Again, I'm so sorry. Ireland's parliament has failed to form a government, I guess after a close election or something. Your economy, I hope that it's not another bubble. Economy should be doing well, but unable to form a government. Kosovo's, oh, this is funny. Kosovo's government is buying a body scanner to try to stop opposition legislators smuggling tear gas canisters into parliament and releasing them as they have done in every session for the past 6 months. Tear gas. And Eastern European parliaments, they're absolutely hilarious. And you have picture material from with all these lively legislators and tear gas clouds, from the Kosovo parliament. It's politics can be interesting. But my main rant today is about this news of Google's DeepMind unit beating Lee Sedol again to go to love up in the historic Go series. Google stunned the world by defeating Go legend Lee Sedol yesterday, and it wasn't a fluke. AlphaGo, the AI program developed by Google's DeepMind unit, has just won the second game of a 5-game Go match being held in Seoul, South Korea, the capital. I understood that Lee said beforehand that he's going to win 5-0. But anyway, I remember when I find this terrifying, and I remember that I found when chess masters started competing against computers, long time ago, long time ago, I found that terrifying as well. I think it was Garry Kasparov and Deep Blue from IBM, if I saw something. And I remember it being terrifying when a chess master lost, I think Kasparov, when he lost. And I still find it terrifying. And of course, this is a completely different level. Chess is different from Go, and this is new. And it's about the same time as news, arrive from the world of science, that they've cracked creative intelligence in computers, in machines. And I don't. Again, I'm in no way affected. I couldn't be more safe, personally. I feel that there aren't many things in the world that could happen that could really harm me. And again, I've had such a nice life that I don't know that if something now were to harm me, that I couldn't take it, and so on. My objections, ideas, worries, they're entirely philosophic. Talking of philosophy, I really cannot understand the point of having these machines, offering huge sums of money to master champions of games, and then having machines beating humans. I cannot see the philosophical point in it. I really can't. But again, it's not just that. You have again, science is mostly privately funded at the moment. So there are so many crazy things that can be done. You have billionaires funding science to advance their lifespan, to lengthen their lifespan, perhaps indefinitely. Eternal life, so to speak, until a piano drops on your head, until you get a cancer that can't be cured. But even though if Joe Biden manages, to arrange cure of all cancer, then But anyway, again, if you're fine with eternal life, if you're again, if for some reason your life, I really you should start living. If your life has not been so good that you're not okay, that you are in a reasonably that you are in a healthy age, and you still are afraid of dying, and you're for eternal life, please stop thinking of yourself. Think of all the people who are going to be who are going to live forever before you ever are, rich, powerful people. All of those really bad rich and powerful people who even though you shouldn't wish for anyone to die, but you cannot wait for their natural lifespans to come to an end, because when they're removed, things are going to get a lot better. And now think all of them living indefinitely. Come on, please. We have we have all this stuff, you know, and you have celebrities. I don't know. I would call it bribery, but you know, but paying so that they can decide the sex of their child, and you have the most progressive liberals saying that super babies are coming and there's nothing we can do about it. Firstly, I've always hated that sentence. There's nothing we can do about it. There's always something we can do about anything, if we want to. And you have all this crazy science going on, and the gap in the world between the most advanced and the less advanced, it widens every year. We have Amish in one county, and then the next they're cracking artificial intelligence. You know, you still have wars of religion going, and there are places in the world that are in the Middle Ages, and some places in the Stone Age, and then you have some people cracking indefinite lifespan. The gap is huge, and most of the world's attention continuously goes to religious maniacs with ideologies straight from the Middle Ages and beyond, and wars and snake oil salesmen running for president and so on. The world's focus is on completely wrong things, and things that should have been solved a long time ago, but they haven't been. And I don't. All these philosophical questions still remain. You know, Stephen Hawking is some time ago, told to John Oliver the old story of the thinking machine that the scientist creates, and the scientist then asks this superior machine, is there a God? And the machine just pulls its plug from the wall and says, there is now. This paradox, it has not been in any way philosophical. It hasn't been solved. The old dear space seed from Star Trek, with one of my favorite sentences, dear Ricardo Montalban as Khan, saying that sure, there have been scientific advancement, but I'm amazed how little man himself has changed, as only he could say it. And then Wrath of Khan, of course, followed, a beautiful film. But the old idea that superior, if you're a superior being, if superior physics and superior intelligence brings superior ambition, and all the negative animal instincts and negative qualities of human mind also in a superior way. It's these philosophic ideas, they in no way have they been answered, and yet scientists are just going ahead. And I've studied with many scientists, and I have no faith in their scientists. They're good in their own field, and if your memory is good enough, you can get to be anything in the modern education system. But I've never been very impressed with their philosophic skills and their debating skills and their in no way. It's like with many doctors or politicians. I'm in no way persuaded by their mental skills in philosophy and debate and ethics. In no way. And we're not having science is galloping on, and we're not having any sort of discussion on where it's going and what it's going to do. I mean, again, I don't think that it's going to touch me so much, but Well,